The same energy all of you are using to ask Wunmi that where was she when the nurse was treating Mohbad and all of that. I think you guys should use same energy to ask Chioma where she was when Ifeanyi was in that pool and the little kid had to suffer and we lost that little awesome boy. Use that same energy to question Chioma now, or question Davido, or make Davido or Chioma look like they are irresponsible for not staying home.
I want you to listen to a young man who is Wunmi's brother. Yesterday we listened to Wunmi's sister, but now he's Wunmi's brother. Yeah, he has some things to tell us. He wants to tell us how Wunmi is not responsible, how Wunmi should not be held responsible, and also he wants us to deal with the statement of Wunmi at the coroner inquest, where she spoke about Mohbad's father bringing this and that girlfriend to the house, how the man requested for placenta of Liam and they refused, and many other things. Also, the cooking that Mohbad's wife was doing, and also going to call the bouncer like she was not there when everything happened. She was either calling bouncer to settle the fight before she returned. Mohbad had cuts in his hand at the show, and at home when Mohbad was receiving treatment, she was cooking fried rice because Liam was just 5 months and she was cooking fried rice, and she said she does not know what really happened. All she knows is that Mohbad had slumped, and she didn't really say much about the role of the nurse in everything, and she didn't really say a lot of what we want to know. At the end of the day, we also realized that she pointed to Naira Marley, which we know that Yabo Joe wants Naira Marley to go down. Yeah, to really go down. I don't know for what reason. She has personal vendetta, behind all of this, and she's also been accused of being gist lover with some other people. Now, no one is saying, Wunmi, we have all evidence. We are just putting Wunmi in the same box like other people that we have seen or heard audio of Mohbad accusing them or saying that is what we are dealing with. So the question is, why is it that we should take our eyes off from Wunmi but concentrate on the video of Mohbad and Sam Larry when he came to bully, and also focus only on Mohbad saying that if anything should happen, we should hold the record label called Marley responsible? Why is that easy? Why should we only focus on that and not on the audio recording of Mohbad saying strong things to his wife, saying, look, if I RIP, you people are responsible. Let us get right into it. Let us listen. But before we proceed, like and share this video, subscribe to this channel. If you have not done so, it's very important. Returning subscribers, those that have been here with us, I say thanks for returning and thanks for being here. Tap on the thanks button to encourage this channel. And you can also follow this page on this channel on Facebook and on TikTok.
The same energy all of you are using to ask Wunmi that where was she when the nurse was treating Mohbad and all of that. I think you guys should use same energy to ask Chioma where she was when Ifeanyi was in that pool and the little kid had to suffer and we lost that little awesome boy. Use that same energy to question Chioma now, or question Davido, or make Davido or Chioma look like they are irresponsible for not staying home while they left their kid with the maid. Then became a victim of what happened. Or use that same energy to question the police officer or the police station that took the statement of Mohbad when he went to complain that he was being bullied by Samilare. Use that same energy to question the Nigerian police. That same energy all of you are putting on Wunmi, like she was irresponsible, forgetting that she has a 5-month-old baby to cater for, meaning psychologically attention has been divided for the father and the son, because that is how it works. When someone becomes a mother, when a woman becomes a mother, that means attention is going to be divided. She needs to be in the kitchen to prepare probably whatsoever for the son or whatsoever for the father. She needs to cater for the father, cater for the son. At the same time, the baby rather, because I am now generalizing for most women. So use that same energy to go and question Nigerian police on why was Mohbad whatsoever petition was thrown away. Note, they said Mohbad never came back, which I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe that. So use the same energy to question the Nigerian police on what was it that happened after Mohbad wrote the petition. They should give us concrete evidence on what actually happened. And for people that are asking the question or saying Wunmi was trying to change the police narratives and all. Someone asked me a question about the police said Mohbad's injury was severe and Wunmi said it was a minor injury and all of that. And I asked the question back, or maybe I said, what is severe to some people might be minor to some other people, and it's the simple reality. In as much as I know that ordinary headache, under 5 minutes, that someone stood up and say, I am having headache, and within that 5 minutes, the person died. In as much as I have seen cases like that, then I would never conclude on the fact that something that have to be minor or severe before it can lead to someone's death. Goldie Adebimpe, a former artist, now so rest in perfect peace, she used to be signed to Skelly's Music. She had a back-to-back show, and I think she came back, and according to what they really said, I think she said she complained of a minor headache and it resulted to her death. What's his name? Murphy Afolabi. According to the people that were there, they said Murphy Afolabi was complaining of one or two things, and before they knew it, he slumped and he died. Meanwhile, they gave us a different narrative on social media, to the level of they said he entered the bedroom and he slept and he died. And one guy came online and started saying there are some spirits. Once you want to enter bedroom, you must recite this, you must do this. As a combine the bedroom and everything and all. Only for the people that were there to come online to tell us exactly what actually happened that leads to his death. When Nigeria wants to nail you, when they are ready to nail you, they come up with all sorts of dumb talks. They will never be dynamical. They will never ask the right question. They will never be logical. They will just be, once they have problem with you, the main focus and the priority, they leave it. And they sound like they are also perfect, like they are too perfect not to have made that kind of mistake. My woman always tell me something. She will say, they will tell you, that means in English, people will say, if I were in that position, I would have done it this way, I would have acted this way. But wait for them to be in that position first before you now know their true reaction and how they are going to handle it. Then that is when you can now say, oh, this person actually said this and this person is all about what they said. The fact that you wanted me to talk and she ends up talking, I knew there are some people that are still going to come on social media to ask some dumb questions, to act like it is not a norms for someone to be receiving treatment somewhere and the other person is somewhere doing some other stuff. I know there are some people that are going to talk about Wunmi being careless. But what I don't get is this. Wunmi staying there, what difference would it have made? I am trying to figure out the difference, because at the end of the day, my father have a saying, and the saying goes this way.
Welcome back. You listen to what he said. He wants us to take our eyes off Wunmi. That Wunmi has testified. Wunmi said what she knows, and that is enough. He has pointed to certain things that I want to believe is common sense, that it is possible for someone to be somewhere else doing something else when the other person is taking treatment, which is possible. He's referring to Mohbad being in his room and Wunmi being in the kitchen cooking fried rice based on a testimony, a statement at the coroner inquest. And he also asked us to query Chioma and Davido about the RIP of their son and why we are not querying them. Why are we pointing fingers at other people like the house help? Why not the father and the mother leaving their son to go party somewhere else? Why are we not querying them? Why are we not saying they must be held responsible? They know maybe they sacrificed their son for this and that they are the one. That why are we not holding that? Why are we not holding them? That we are just trying to nail Wunmi for nothing, particularly when we are dealing with two mature people. Not even the case of an underage, a baby boy, and two grown-up parents who are supposed to be responsible. He pointed that out. He also said that we should also look into someone having a slight headache, like a Nigerian music artist that passed away. I think her name is Goldie, who passed away in the US. According to Derele, who was with her in the US, allegation also came out on that. They said Derele, in fact, after the RIP of that lady, Derele's glory, let me use that word, Derele's glory, he said it himself. He said that they blacklisted him. They said that he is the one taking Goldie to various places to get high on cheap substance. You know what I mean? That what she took is what took her out. How true this is, I don't know, but he said it himself. So Nigerians have always, just trying to speak to Wunmi's brother, if he's truly Wunmi's brother, that Nigerians have always wanted to know, and they will ask questions regardless of if you call those questions stupid. They want to know. That's it. They want to find out. Yeah, people can be sick slightly and off from there. Yes, it is true. But with all what you have said, does that mean or equate to Wunmi's innocence? Like, okay, she has nothing to do with this. Why haven't you touched on the audio recording? Because every other person that the Nigerian police have called for questioning, apart from the nurse, auxiliary nurse, all we have is just video and audio recordings. Either Mohbad speaking or someone trying to bully him. That's all we have. And people call for justice. It's the same. It is in the same vein that we are calling for the same justice, asking that Mohbad's wife should come. Do not forget that Mohbad's brother is being also spoken to at this time because he went to the coroner inquest. Imagine the whole world is, majority of humans are onto this matter, and all he could say is that he's not feeling, he's hungry, that he could not testify. And we also saw from eyewitness that Mohbad's mother spoke to him before he was called to testify and started crying and telling him all sort of whatever. And the young man came in and said this. Obviously, people believe that probably he has been told by the mother, please do not mess things up. Don't go and talk whatever that will scatter and break everything up. You know there is money. Don't let me lose a child and also lose money. Don't forget that you'll be taken to the US. These are all of the allegations. Everything is being put out so that we can get to the root of the matter, so that we can get to the core of it. That is why. That is why people left their jobs, left what they are doing just to seek for justice. So we all will be seeking for justice regardless of whose horse is God or who feels uncomfortable about it or who feels threatened about it. No. Everything has to be dealt with, not because of Mohbad alone, but because of thousands of people out there who might be going through the same. So that this will be an example to those who take advantage of people. We want to know, is Mohbad's record label involved? Is there a bigger, structure out there, system out there, or something? What's really going on? That's what Nigerians want to know. That's what Nigerians want to know. This case will be taken to the court. Obviously, the auxiliary nurse will be going away for a long time, obviously, for administering what she's not supposed to administer. Her case will be, looked into at the court, and the judge or the magistrate will pass judgment on this. Yeah. So, Wunmi said what she wants to say at the coroner inquest, but what she said appeared too empty. She spent more time talking about Mohbad's father and what he used to do and what caused the quarrel between them. She didn't really go deep into what we want to know. She just exonerated herself like, no, I don't really have anything. I don't really know. It just happened. They had a fight. We got home. We administered the medication through the nurse. And here we are today. There was traffic. Before we could get there, we had to stop to get a bike. Before we could go, it happened. Yes, it is possible. But that does not stop us from getting to the root of the matter. That is what I'm saying. So, guys, I don't know what you think about this one. Does it make sense to you what the young man just said? Does it make sense to you? Does it does it resonate with you? Because, like I said, Wunmi's sister spoke and said, why are we even requesting for DNA? How dare us request for DNA? Why are we? Why? Who is us? She said, why are we requesting for DNA? Well, I'm happy that she has agreed with the pressure. She said, you still have to do DNA. But then she said, where are we going to do the DNA? Because it will be manipulated. I'm like, manipulated? Why will it be manipulated? For what reason? They don't want to do DNA because they don't even know. They don't know. She doesn't know. Or maybe she knows. They say that child belongs to this, belongs to that. But what I observed is Mohbad's mother taking sides with Wunmi because they have given her, according to what we heard, 70-something million naira from the donation. So she's going to support Wunmi. She said, this child belongs to Mohbad. How can they say it's not Mohbad's own? What's her business? As long as money is in her hand. Mohbad stood as money for her. That's it. And Mohbad is gone and she has gotten the money. I don't know what you think about this. Drop your comment. Like and share. See you in the next update.